Are you trying to build the best team in Madden? Well, head on over to instantmuckcoins.com to avoid the packs, save some racks. Link is in the description below. Use code CC now for 20% off. Hey, what is going on, Madden family? Welcome to Weekend League Update. We're going to talk about how the weekend went and why, in my opinion, this was the worst Weekend League ever. The worst Weekend League ever. Not just for me, for a lot of people. The patch that had come out clearly had some things that EA didn't mention to us. It's typical, but it clearly did. So let's just roll into this, okay? Let's just roll into this. This might as well. So no money spent. We got our 13 wins done. For the leaderboards, we got 19 wins on the main account, okay, which is good. And we got we're trending top 100 for the month. Which is really what I wanted, you know. Again, like for my main account, I either want top 50 or I don't really care. The week for the month, obviously just top 100. So between all the disconnects, and they affected everyone, so you have to sort of just understand that that's how it goes. But we're in 83rd, so we're gonna get top 100 for the month by our fantasy pack. We missed a total week on no money spent, and then we didn't finish another week, so we're not gonna get great monthly rewards there, which is cool, whatever. But I want to talk about how the game played, okay? The run was definitely changed this weekend. It's really weird how all of a sudden a lot of these run defenses you had for the two-back sets stopped really working. And it's not because we got a bunch of linemen or a bunch of blocking chain. It just was weird. So there was an overabundance, in my opinion, of people playing like it was Madden 20. And you can't really blame them because it works really well. Similarly, the whole man meta, the bench press thing, I still ran into a lot of people running bench press. I still did. I think a lot of people did. But while changing the AP on it is step one, it's not the final step, right? I don't need players getting tired mid-play. I think that man itself needs to be tuned back down a little bit. And additionally with that, I want to show you a couple clips, some on this account, some on the next account as well, of problems with man, in my opinion, right? So we'll get to this play here, right? So I want to show you here, we have B, right? Who is lit up. He's lit up because he's got the route technician there. He's got the space, right? He has the space. Now you're going to see X and A also. Well, they're not going to get separation here, but they are going to hit the back of the end zone and run the routes, which is normally what happens when someone hits the back of the end zone. What happens here is as soon as we throw the ball, the receiver stops. Even though he's open, he stops, and it shouldn't be that way, right? Let's just talk that it shouldn't be that way. So again, here we're starting to throw in animation. B is still he's got separation. I mean, let's be honest, hand to hand, he's got 2.5, 3 yards, right? He's got a pretty good separation base there. This looks like a really good pass to me. And what happens? Look where the pass goes. And he is now flat-footed, and all the space is gone immediately. So part of the problem with man, it's not just the man coverage part, it's how the game throws the ball a lot of times. I personally see more bad throws, more overthrows, more lack of animations when people are manned up. I don't know why. I also personally see the offensive line blocks worse in man coverage. Again, I don't know why, but I feel like they do. So while we could talk about how it's man, sometimes it's not just man. There's other factors that are going into this, which to me indicate a problem with the game. And this is a very prime example here, from where we have a wide open receiver here, and we have to wait for him to cross the user. Right? I can't throw it yet. We just can't. Right? And so because of the way man is, that 3 of our routes at this point have 0 chance of being open. 0. Okay? But again, we'll watch here. And look, he gets completely undercut for pick 6 here. Right, so let's see here. So he gets completely undercut. Now it's, what are you supposed to do? I don't know what you're supposed to do. You know? You see an open man and then you get that sort of throw. Now it says it's accurate. Sure, I guess so. That's super frustrating in itself, and I'll show you another clip of that. But this is a bad part where the pass leading in the game, throwing receivers open against man, the game doesn't really know how to do that, right? It doesn't really know how to do that. So stuff like this is really frustrating to me, right? This is something EA has to address. Because when you have someone beat in man coverage, you need to be able to complete the pass. It's what makes bench press bad to me, is the receivers getting tired mid-play. And again, you will throw someone who is open, but then all of a sudden they go to like 70 speed. And the game knows that they're 70 speed, right? So they throw a bad pass. They throw a slow pass. Huge problem. Huge problem. Let me switch accounts here, and I want to show you some other clips that I recorded as well, which will sort of highlight, again, similar issues to me. So we're gonna look at this play here. We've got the post. He doesn't have bench press or anything, right? So Dion is getting smoked by Cooks, but look at this. It says it's an accurate pass. EA, I know that quarterbacks are gonna miss passes, right? But for the love of God, tell me it's inaccurate. For the love of God, when players beat someone on a route, that's what I need, right? That's what I need. So if we look at this again, right? We're running again. This is a very typical play where I have 2 routes that I can beat man. You know, so we're gonna see here that B on the left is on a corner route, and we clearly see that he's also been pressed to the outside. So you would think he should be open. So, but I'll tell you what, if I threw B here, it's going to get picked. Even if I throw it right on the break right here. If I throw it right on the break right here, we're still getting picked. Because look at the reaction. Like he's so close. When we have on the right the same thing, all of a sudden he left the tight end there wide open for us, and the running back route is just mirrored, right? So when you throw and you see this, you sit there in the pocket, you get an accurate bullet pass, which is missed. Now again, it's not just about that. But why is that a thing? Why? We got to be able to throw open receivers, man. We really have to be able to throw receivers open. If they're open, we need to be able to complete the pass. This isn't a throw out of sack. There wasn't an under pressure penalty. There's no one around us. We got to clean it. Look at this pocket is clean, and it's Vic. It's not baby Vic. It's real Vic, right? Right. That's a problem. Huge problem. Let me see if I can find some other clips. All right, now this one's not this is not a man clip, but I want to show this to you as well, because I feel there's another problem with the fall for the fight for it. The way the game is, I don't know why every player in the game has this. It doesn't make sense. It's an ability, right? So my man gets hit here, and he falls forward. Of course, he makes it in the end zone. But what I want you to see here is he actually ends up with the ball in his right hand, gets hit, and while being tackled, switches the ball to his left hand to reach for it. That's really odd. So again, we see the ball is in his right hand, right? We see this, right? It's still there, right? It's still there. Now all of a sudden the ball's gone. The ball's gone. Mid tackle. It's like why? EA, you need to buff this as well, and you have an ability for it. Just make an ability and just take it away from everyone else. This is stupid. This is stupid, right? Here we go. Here's another one. Here's Brandon Cooks again. We roll out, we throw, and Marcus Peters catches him here, right? So he's actually got a step on him. We see he's got a nice step on him X there. He does have a step on him. It's not a ton of separation, but he's got some separation here, right? So I feel comfortable throwing this ball. And even then, right there, oh my God, accurate bullet pass, cool. He's leading him. Brandon Cooks is still the fastest card in the game, right? He's still the fastest card in the game. But then look at Peters. Look at him. Look at him catch up. Look at this. Look at this. Why? Why is this a thing? Why? That's touchdown. That's touchdown. Not for me though. Oh, not for me. It's gonna go the other way. Why? This isn't bench press. Again, this is not bench press was a problem, but this is still a problem in itself. Right? If I'm chasing someone, I know I don't get warp speed boost in life. I'm sorry, I don't. But again, to me, that's a problem with the game. It's a problem. Like when separation is there, we need the separation to stay. Right? There needs to be, let's be honest, you need to have bad consequences if someone draws up the right play, whether it's in zone or in man. Here, he's beat. He's beat. It's close. It's close. Maybe if he had acrobat, a diving animation or a diving swat, I'd be like, okay, cool. There was definitely issues and stuff that happened with the game. We also noticed that there was a lot of dropped interceptions this week for whatever reason. Again, I really don't understand why EA has such a problem saying, hey, if you make a bad pass, you should get picked off. And this is something I will always be very, very firm on, because if I make a bad pass personally and it gets picked off, I'm totally okay with it. I am totally okay with it. Punish me. Because what that does is it makes me learn to pass the ball better. And over time, that's going to make me a better player, right? But what is happening is when you can throw into coverage and you just get these swats. They constantly swat the ball. They will swat the ball away from someone, right? It does not help you at all. If there is a passing coverage, it needs to be picked off. And I can say this to the cows come home. EA is not going to change it. They are not going to change it. The average player of this game is blind. They are blind. If they threw picks every single time, they wouldn't want to play anymore. And that's the problem. That's what it is here. The game is starting to be designed more and more, not for me and you, because if you're watching this, you are way more advanced than Timmy Two Shoes, who just picks up the game, right? And so a lot of times we can adapt to how EA is doing things and what they want to do, and that's fine. We obviously will adapt. I'm going to play the way I want to play. I enjoy the chess match of Madden. I enjoy going back and forth with people, even if I lose. Right? I want to have an enjoyable experience for 4 quarters. That is my goal, right? My goal on offense when I play is I want to either A, force you into the defense I want you in, because, you know, you guys know me, I run a slot offset. And if you don't comply and you're going to give me the run, if you're going to give me the pass, if you're going to give me cornerettes, if you're going to give me flats, one play touchdowns, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take whatever you give me, right? I'm going to take whatever you give me. Defensively, what I try to do is see what you are doing each and every play, learn to see what you're doing, and then how do I take that away? With the zone drop adjustments, it has made it more fun for me to play zone defense. It's like, I should have had that at 15, or I should have had that at 25, or I wish I was at 5, right? Learning that is so satisfying when you finally adjust correctly and you get someone. I just love that. What I don't love doing, and what I can't personally love doing, and I know a lot of people will do it, and again, I truly mean this, you can play however you want to play, right? You don't have to like the way I play. I don't have to like the way you play. When you load into a game, it's your game. It's your team. Play how you want, okay? It doesn't mean that I can't say something about the way you play And vice versa. It doesn't mean that you can't say something about the way I play. You could tell me that I play like a tool. Okay, cool. I mean, that's by all means your opinion. We have free speech. Let me know if you don't like the way I play. It's cool, right? I will let you know the way that you play. Maybe I don't think it's cool, right? That's fine. But I can't sit here and hope to break 75-yard stretch. I can't sit here and play man every single play. I think mixing in man is a really good strategy. And I have mixed it in, right? And normally I mix it in when I can do it with the same look. So maybe I'll even baseline my man. I'll do things a little different. But I can't just do that all times and be like, I hope we get a shed. That's not what I want to do. I don't want to run around in circles in the middle of the field. I hope they throw it to me. I know there's only like 4 possible routes they could have on the field. And you know where they all go that could beat man? In the middle of the field. They all go in the middle of the field. That's why people could just run around in a circle. That's a problem. You know? There are certain other ways. If you could burn coverage better, deep, I think that would kind of be outstanding. If people got punished for their shades incorrectly in man, I think that would be outstanding. Like if someone shades inside, you run a corner out, they should get smoked. They don't. You know what happens? You have the tiniest window to maybe complete the pass, or else it's big. It's the truth, right? That's the problem. So I feel like EA will change things, right? They will obviously make buffs to things. They will tell us that they're making changes, and that's cool. But what worries me is, what are they going to do and not tell us about again? We'll find out. But I'm gonna keep playing. I'm gonna try to see what I can do to beat the way that people are playing, because that's still Madden, right? If man is becoming this thing, and it's not a huge problem on my main account. It's on my no money spent account. It's a huge problem. It's a huge problem. Like, it's not fun. It's not fun. And that account's just differently frustrating. But I'm just talking about it in general, right? This isn't just a me thing. This is other people I know who I consider as good players. This is from people I see. You guys in the comment section or on Twitter or whatever it may be. Yours. Oh, this is how you feel the game is. You know. But if I could get anything from EA right now, just one thing, make interceptions matter. Don't drop them. I can combat a lot of times a bad pass, or out of sack passes, or under pressure passes, or even just, the way the bench press is, right? Receivers get tired. Because my opponents are throwing the ball into coverage way more than I am. I do it sometimes. It happens. But I do it far less than the people I play against. So that would be my personal, just like me personally, CC right here. I want one thing, that's what I want. But we'll see what goes on. It's a fun week. Or something like that. But we will be back next time. I appreciate you guys. I love you, and I'm out. Peace.